Tajigen, can you hear me? We gotta... If we were to categorize this by levels, like some hurricanes are categorized, this would be level 5. DEFCON, like, the Pentagon is in alert. Houston, we have an emergency. Well, something close to that. Some extreme shit just happened. Everything literally crashed on my PC. It's something that has kind of happened before, but never this badly. It's a blue screen of death without the blue screen. So first of all, the VOD is split, terribly split. I hate it when that happens. Maybe that's the least of my concerns right now, but well, I have some work to do now on YouTube. Sorry I didn't say what happened on the YouTube side of things because I can't say it. You know, I can only open one chat on my phone. Now I have some work to do. Hold on, because I gotta like copy and paste a lot of the tags and like the bloody thumbnail needs to be all uploaded on the bloody thing as well. Give me a second. I'm making some notes here because I have some new work to do now because of this nonsense. Big fat tacos, big fat tacos. I'll just sing that in the meantime. Let's have some music in the background in the meantime, okay? Let me open my VTuber self. So, explaining a little bit what happened right here, so you know the extreme holy fucking shit that just fucking happened. Some extreme shit just took place. This happened before, and I don't know. I have no idea whatsoever on what on earth the reason could have been for this. I wasn't opening any program. I wasn't doing anything special. Just my poor PC had a seizure out of nowhere. It's basically a blue screen of death without the blue screen because everything froze. I first got a message telling me there's been a crash. I don't know if you heard me go, oh no, or the beginnings of me going, oh no, for a moment. Sets on screen. I still have the filter at least. At least that was preserved. I don't know. You get to appreciate my outfit here a little bit more. We can zoom in a little bit. Give me a second. It gave me a crash telling me there was an exception on something. When that happened, everything just froze completely. I was not able to open Task Manager, and you know shit is extreme when if everything froze in my GPU. I am sweatier than the gold than a gold medalist in the Olympics right now, learning just hearing that. Okay, but yeah, everything froze in a very awful way. Task Manager wasn't able to open, you know. It's like you hire a hitman and the hitman gets killed. Ouch. And like I could hear the FF14 sounds still after that, but like I wasn't able to actually open other windows. I dragged, and as I moved my mouse, the mouse could barely move. It was slow, it was laggy. The mouse cursor was laggy. And when I put the mouse out of the screen, it was still the FF14 cursor. Like, yeah, I wasn't able to actually choose another screen. I had to, like, force restart it. Like, you know, hold the power button to shut it down. Maybe that was a bit too much, but it was kind of needed. So give me a second. I gotta make some notes here. The drivers should be up to date. Give me a second. I might check that too in a moment. Yeah, it just kind of sucks because I gotta do like a lot of maintenance. Not maintenance, but like I have some housework to do immediately after because I gotta put some notes like in the comment of the YouTube side of things. I'm gonna put a comment saying, hey, this is part 2 because it got split in parts because shit happened. And actually right now I also have to like give it a thumbnail so that it properly displays what it's supposed to display. That's the caveat of doing restream, but you know, nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. If this were part of a playlist, I would also have to put it there. Where is the thumbnail? Where is the thumbnail? At least the provisional thumbnail looks kind of fancy, just like the like from the banner of the channel. Remind me to check the drivers in a moment. They should be up to date. The thing is, they haven't updated those drivers since October. It's the studio drivers for NVIDIA. Unless there was a new update, but I didn't see. It's just randomly out of nowhere. Wasn't doing anything special. I was just moving in-game in FF14. We've been live for 4 hours, and that's when it hit. See, this is what makes me believe. I don't know what's worse, whether to get internet issues or to get this. I guess this does have a solution that I can work on, if I have the money, which I don't. But yeah, being a streamer is fun, ain't it? Occupational hazard though. I'm okay dealing with this pain. It's painful, but yeah, the things I do for love. Just, you know, because I have certain ways I do things. It's my high standards. It's my high standards. And thus I want, you know, I want it to be good on both sides. I want the YouTube side of things to be good too. And again, I'm sorry I didn't say anything about this on the YouTube side of things. I hate that it splits the VODs. That's what bothers me the most. The way the VODs get split. It just looks bad, you know? I feel like I lose a million viewers because they see it's split in a weird way and like, anyway. Let's, or like, I don't know. I keep thinking all sorts of things about it. Just trying to save it here. The moment I get sweaty because I see my mouse sometimes do the little thing, the cursor I mean, where you have the not the buffering bar, but the thing that's like it, right? Like, wait, what are you loading in the background? What are you loading in the background? What are you loading in the background? But yeah. Scuff always is when you least expect it, like me during my Helldiver stream with Case Key 2 weeks ago when my PC crashed 3 times during the stream due to a driver error. My goodness. Yeah. I don't know. These are extreme things that, like, I haven't had it this bad in forever, you know? I don't know. It's the potatoification of the PC that's still happening, but there's just no budget. And there's not gonna be any budget for it anytime soon, sadly. I really hope we can have it, though. Any support you give the stream is appreciated for that reason. Just watching the stream can do a lot, though. Tajigen, you're doing well being here. Hey, I'll take this opportunity, though, to take a moment to update my Blue Sky live status. Because you have a maximum of 4 hours for that, so I'll say we're live again. And we're heading into the second half. You know, the funny thing is, here's the thing. Silver linings in a cloud, right? Another time something like this happened was when we were doing the it's already been months now. The 14-hour Shadowbringers stream, because it was a Friday 14, right? That was October, that was November? Or no, wait. It was meant to be on Friday 14, but then it got kind of moved, I think, or... Was it 12 or 14 hours? But anyway, it was a long stream. But then for the YouTube side of things, you know, if you have something that's longer than 12 hours, it needs to be split. But because it crashed in the middle, it got split anyway, so I never needed to do the split on my own afterwards. It just did it for me. So, joke's on you, Scuff! Joke's on you, you bastards! I don't know why I'm saying bastards as if there's some person behind this, but, you know, personifying the Scuff. Mr. Scuff! Joke's on you, bitch! Something like that, right? So, like, let's take a look at the silver linings. I get to take a breather before the next hell. Yeah. Like, is it gonna be more hellish than what I just been through? It just breaks the flow. It just kind of like breaks my concentration on things. Not concentration. That's not the word. Just, I don't know. I don't deal well with interruptions. So when it's a more egregious thing like this, like, ugh. No, I gotta tell you, a lot of the times, for so long now, I get such anxiety sometimes starting a stream because it's like, what stuff is gonna happen today, and how is he going to ruin my numbers? How is he going to ruin my stream and my archiving and my presenting of everything, right? But it's been getting a lot better recently, and already for quite a while. Like recently, I mean that recently, yeah, that recently is like been a while already. Not that recent, arguably. But yeah. So, I'm taking it in great stride. At the end of the day, that's the true mark of a pro. A pro that has a lot of scuff joking about that, right? But at the same time, it's like, no, that is right. And hey, looking at the positive side of things also, this didn't happen in the middle of the raid. That could have been worse. Yeah, because if you think anything is too heavy on my PC, it's gonna be those raids, right? Oh, also, yeah, let me check the drivers. Obviously, I'm not gonna update them right now, but... Oh, and you know what I did also before starting the stream? I restarted the PC. Restarted it. It's come to the point where I'm restarting the PC before almost all streams. Maybe I should still do it before the Switch streams, but because the Switch is more lightweight because of the capture card, I don't do it for those, but I definitely did it for this one. I did it before. I restarted the PC completely. I'm not, I'm not talking about shutting it down, powering it on. No, I restarted it. So, like, I know this is beyond my control for now. It's just sweaty to think that it may be the graphics card, because if the graphics card gets toasted, well, we're gonna be on a hiatus. We're gonna have to be on a hiatus for that. Who knows how long? Like, indefinite hiatus, I'm thinking. But yeah, installed NVIDIA Studio Driver, released Tuesday, October 14, 2025. Maybe it's them that need to update it, I don't know. It's the studio drivers we want to keep going for. Like, it's a streamer thing too. Like, you're gonna be doing this sort of thing. The reason why I want to go for a Ryzen CPU rather than an Intel CPU, I guess. But I don't know. I say these things and I may not know what I'm talking about for some of them. Shall we queue up again? Even the biggest streamers have scuff, just part of the job. Yeah. It's just, this is more extreme stuff, right? We get some internet drop frames. I'm like, oh, this sucks. But just a bit of buffering for a moment. Now, this is a different story. This is like way more... Whoa, this is a bit more catastrophic. That's an amazing armor this fellow has here, by the way. This real guy in person. What the hell is that? Wait. What the hell is that? We can still appreciate the hell out of fashion fantasy in the middle of this. Okay, let's queue up again. Let's do that maintenance with Aosoda right where we left off. This is why, again, I need to do the playlist as well. At least, you know, if you look back at my VODs on the YouTube side of things, because it's better for VODs for in that sense. They will be right next to each other. Not the best thing to have it be split, but not the end of the world either. It's best for me if I update that after the stream, because I could do it right now, I guess, but I could do it while we wait for that. But no, let's do things in game as well. Like, I already updated the thumbnail, should be updated on the YouTube side of things. And the tags and other things like that. Oh, the game, actually, yeah, it doesn't have that. It doesn't say that the game is FF14 there. Let me update that in the meantime. Well, you know how Gaia was just reacting right there? The way she was holding her head and all that? That's how I felt just now. Or my PC felt just now. Oh, my dear. I hope you're not suffering too much. My dear PC. Yes, this is how I talk to my PC. Yes, my dear, please don't suffer. I love you. You're the love of my life. Please. I hate to see you like this. Also, yeah, I need to maybe... Hold on, just checking a few more things. A little bit more housekeeping, which is also what we're about to do in-game, because we have to sort the inventory a little bit. We wanted to withdraw... what was it again? No, it's an ingot, right? What kind of ingot was it again? Don't tell me Dengeki has that ingot. Yeah, poor PCC-chan. Yeah. PC-kun, PC-chan. Titanium ingot, Tamahagane ingot. You know, at least... I think I've yet to see this really happen off-stream. Because I think it's gonna be even more extreme if it happens while I'm not streaming. And I've done some heavy things that also are like as heavy as the stream sometimes. Like, you know, DaVinci Resolve being open. And I have Chrome with multiple tabs open in the background while I'm having DaVinci Resolve. I'm trying to also keep it light, but like, I'm still able to do that. Where's the damn ingot I was looking for? Hold on. Oroshigane, right? Or Tamahagane? It was one Tamahagane. Yeah, it's this one. It was only one. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk again now. Soda. Let's craft this as armor before I forget what I was doing here. Nah, we got this. We are going right into it. Oh yeah, the thing... See, this is why it's good to write it down, because it lost the history I had here, but I wrote this down in a separate note, so I know exactly what I'm looking for. Let me just copy and paste it here. There we go. I'm used to storms. This captain is used to sailing through tides of blood and thunder. We got contingencies. Now that, and I'm being completely unironic here, that is a true mark of a pro streamer. You use DaVinci Resolve? How is that? I heard it was good but super complicated and hard to learn. I found it to be the entire opposite of learning. No, it's super easy to learn. The latest version made some changes where I can't figure out how to, like... Something that used not to be in separate tabs, now is in separate tabs, and I want it to be... I want the two tabs to be visible all the time, and now I have to switch between them. Maybe I need to move something, but I don't know. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Look who this is coming from. Look who this is coming from. I am terrible at knowing like technologies and my techs and all that, even though I deal with this every day. I'm driving a car and I don't know what a tire is. I don't know what an engine means. I don't know what the clutch means. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean speed 2? What the hell does that mean? That's how it is with me and PCs and all that, right? Maybe also I freak out so much about this. I feel like we're having a great conversation about it actually. But yeah, DaVinci Resolve, I found it was good to learn, yeah. Currently on version 20 or so. They added many great features. You can use a lot of it for free. You don't really need to upgrade. There's some features that they added in Premium recently that are making me seriously consider buying it. It's a lifetime thing. It's not a subscription as far as I know. I might be mistaken, but... Hold on, let's grab this thing here. Let's do this... First, let me get my flow, my crafting flow back. See if we're doing it right by any chance. We want to recover this. We're doing it with a bit of RNG here. Here's our things here. You be using CapCut. I mean, if it serves you well, that's great. But I guess it's been years now that I've been using DaVinci Resolve. I didn't check out too many other softwares before resolving to resolve, no pun intended. Not initially. No, that's not what I meant to do. Let's do, what was the other one? Careful synthesis, but okay, now we gotta do this. Okay, actually, we need to really progress through this. The moment a single freaking frame drops, I freak out though. I'm like, oh wait, that looked a little bit choppy. What was that about? Oh, we may not actually do this. We're gonna need to buy more. Damn it. We didn't get to do this. It broke, but at least, you know, it's not a PC breaking. We need... Oh, we can just do it again? Is that how it works? I thought I didn't have enough materials, or... I don't know. But yeah, yeah, because the thing with video editing is that, you know, if you first start as a streamer, which is how I did it. I was a streamer before I was a video editor first, and I don't know if I call myself a video editor. It's just... I edit videos also here and there as I stream, but like, you are a streamer and you're not gonna find like half a dozen different options for your streaming software. You're gonna find variants of OBS and maybe XSplit. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. I never tried it. But really, it's just OBS Studio. Or variants of it, really. It's the same thing, kind of. But then for video software, it's like, wait, what makes this option better than the other? And like, I'd rather just commit to one because... Already just figuring out how to use the thing in the first place is difficult without having the different variants of the thing, different versions of the thing. Again, with the vehicle analogy, it's like I'm learning to drive a car and I can't grasp the concepts of it. I'm always learning it because I never fully learn it. I'm always learning it. And at the same time, though, each car brand is super different. Like, the way you drive the vehicle is completely different. Like, you're pretty much piloting a plane for the other brands instead of actually driving a car. Something like that. I don't know. That's what it feels like. Similar with other things. Digital audio workstations, Audacity. I'm mostly just going for that. But eventually I need to do more with that one. But when I do, I want it to be only one, right? What were the options? Reaper, FL Studio. I kind of have looked into them, but like... one or two of them needs to be purchased and like... It gets very thick, it gets very, it looks very thick to me, right, when I first look at it. Okay, now we did have good RNG. Now luck was on our side. Man, you really were right, Alluring, when you're saying we used all our luck earlier. Now it's bad luck. No, 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 no. Don't do this to me. Nah, I'd rather die a dozen times in game than have the stream crash like that. Like, if something crashes, let it be the game, never the stream. Never the stream. Stream always takes priority like that. I could have done more quality upgrades, but whatever. Just needed that. Okay, now we need to see the... Let me see. I need the things for the Weaver commission. Or the Weaver Maelstrom thing. Married leather. Because, yeah, we're still doing this. I can't remember if it was only one. I think it was only one married leather we needed. Worsted yarn. Actually, wait. Let me take a look at this. Search hat of aiming. And hopefully we get to sort the inventory soon. Remind me when we're done with all this to also take a look at step searches. I think I have with a retainer, with Owl Soda probably. So that's why I didn't put it in the list here. We got the gray one, Razor of Dexterity. Okay. Worsted yarn. Then Swan Feather. This one, I was gonna say it's expensive. Little bit expensive, but I thought it would be more expensive than that. That's not so bad. Okay. Swan Feather. Well, super cheap. Okay, okay. Do we have everything we need? Let's just talk to Owl Soda. 2-step searches, I think. She's about to complete the, Oh, no, sorry, Dengeki. She's about to complete the... whatever. We can interrupt it. Or, you know... Yeah, it's about to be complete. I freaked out for a moment. I saw a frame drop and it just distracted me. And trust to withdraw items. Okay. Step search. Well, yeah, there we go. We'll sort that inventory later. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Let me just rid the bloody inventory of that. I don't care! Weaver. Let's weave, let's weave. Man, I need to become... What would be the crafter equivalent for somebody that can repair PCs? I need to learn that. And do synthesis and... There's no such thing as engineer, exactly. It would be with Garland Ironworks. Also, yeah, what's with the equipment here? This looks a bit funky. A bit out of place, but okay. Some of it is from the Maelstrom? No, that's not from the Maelstrom. Anyway. I forgot what I was going to do for a moment. You know what would be bad, though? We weren't that far into the queue, but a crash would also be bad because these queues, it's difficult to find people for this. So if you've been queuing up for 25 minutes and then it crashes and it has to reset, oh, that sucks too, right? That's a blow as well. It's always a relief when I'm streaming from the Switch because, well, whatever I'm doing on the Switch wouldn't be interrupted either. But it's also about a lighter load on the PC overall. But also, you know what? It goes to show me that when I got many of these parts that still need upgrading, like the GPU and CPU, those are the most outdated ones, one SSD as well. One thing I'm concerned about when I get the upgrades is how much I want to future-proof it and how far I want to save to say, okay, maybe I should go for this higher-end thing to ensure the future is fine. These parts are old by now when I got them, and they were like maybe mid-range-ish at the time, and they're still doing well, all things considered. That shows me that I don't need to go that far with it if it's all well. I won't need to go that far with the upgrades that will be done when they finally happen. For now, let's try to upgrade the quality like this. Yeah, good to get into the crafting flow again. I need to get into that mentality again. Just remembering how to properly use the skills and all that. Easy. So easy for me to forget. Right. Let's turn it in. I'm going to switch to Black Mage, though. Completely switch to it. Oh, let me see. I might close some other things in the background that I want to close. That I close sometimes before the stream, but because everything restarted, I may need to close again. No, I think I closed them. Alright. Good old Maelstrom, good old Maelstrom. I could go and do botanist stuff for the Kitari. Soon we'll have the dwarves as an ally society. Well, soon-ish. And with them, we'll be able to go for crafting stuff as well. But I also want to start with the crystalline mean. What do you mean you haven't started the crystalline mean yet, Khaiden? I'll get to it, I'll get to it. I will not stop making those jokes with mean. Oh yes. Oh, and it will be good for the experience in itself, that's the funny thing. Oh wait, when did it say next mission allowance in how long? In 19 minutes. Haha! We may do more of this then. Right, we're about to see the daily reset, are we? Wow, that was really great timing then. We were close to seeing the reset, and that would have been a waste had we not turned those in. Let's go. The timing of things today. My goodness, even the Scuff. You know what? I'll say this, the Scuff could have had worse timing than that. Maybe even Mr. Scuff is being considerate about things. Doesn't always get to turn out that way. Funny enough, yeah, here and there these crashes have happened. They suck, but I can't remember. I can't remember the last time it happened in the middle of a raid or something. I might be jinxing something saying this, but I gotta say it. Yeah. Can't remember the last time it happened like in the middle of actually being in a dungeon or raid or something like that. So that's great. But anyway, 14 minutes and a half so far in this queue. Let's sort the bloody inventory because it's stuffed to the brim with things. And my two retainers just finished the venture there. Crafting things mostly is what is filled to the brim with. Oh, you know what? I'll see if I can maybe exchange a thing or two with the stuff we got from the raids. First, let's acknowledge this. Or maybe I want to sell something in there in the inventory. What level are you, Dengeki? Bosun is level 56. I'll just bother checking the gear when we're at 60 with him. See, I could give him the Namasu gear as well. We just continue getting dark matter clusters. Seems like a worthy investment, you know? Okay. Let's have that adventure happen. Aosora. Well done. We'll assign that again. Just dragon skins, dragon leathers. That's gonna be the plan with that. If you ever want to upgrade your PC with a budget at some point down the line, hit me up. Help to IRL buddies in one in my community and always happy to help another. I might just do that because, yeah, I could always use that help. I could always use that help for sure. It's something I keep checking with sources and all that, but like, yeah, there's a lot of this that just... To avoid bottlenecking because there's not gonna be an upgrade of everything. Just the GPU, the CPU, and some drives. But yeah. Or rather with the drives, I want to just add on top of the drives we already have, but yeah. I'd rather not have to change the motherboard, but maybe the power supply unit has to change as well, and like, it's a lot. But yeah. It's a lot that gets very complex. Still selling that Sea Devil, are we? Interesting. Now then, what to give you, my dear Aosora? Well, not the dragon leathers, because we keep crafting more of those. Just this. Even if we're just about to take them out because we're about to do more crafting and we're gonna use those things. At least we can do it with a more sorted inventory. All the ingots. I am keeping the space in mind. Yeah, all these things for like armoring and things like that. All the fish baits. All the fish baits as well might be a good idea. This is good enough, I think. Oh, and there's a weapon there that I need to open. I see the boxes in here differently. They have it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the way I see it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I see this space here like this, is like, no, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why is it like this? But I have to stop seeing it that way, I guess. It's okay. Haven't had this much space in the inventory in a while. Yeah. Oh no, wait. I'm seeing some, not drop frames, but I'm seeing some choppiness in my own VTuber movements. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that it's doing that. Why is it doing that? Hold on, I'm gonna close my extra Firefox window, I guess. I don't know. Ugh. Doshte. With PC upgrades, sometimes the hard part is not figuring out what parts to get, but where to get them. The price differences among different PC part stores is crazy. Yeah. That's for sure, I guess. Yeah, I have to compare prices, but I don't know. I haven't seen too much of a difference. It's the same pretty much high price for the parts I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure. And some of those, some other options that are there are like discontinued, so even if I try to find them used or something, it's a very high price. It's an extremely high price or something like that. Anyway, there's still a few materials here, but we can keep it this way. Just keep 1 or 2 still in there. Now, I don't know. I kind of want to do some fishing. Best way for me to gain that fisher experience is to do ocean fishing, though. We should do triple try it. Yeah, there was that area in Amarang, was it? Or where was it? Hold on. I'm seeing if there's something else in the background somehow on the computer, but no. Just FF14 has gotten quite heavy at this point. But yeah, it's just about that. Just kind of figuring out the budget too. Let's get some mending here. Mender, can you mend my PC as well? We could use that as well. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find the vendor for... let's do that first. The vendor for what we're getting from the raid here. I think I can just check the... well, the equivalent to Rowena's rep in the first. So let's go to the Christerium. Because I don't know where else we're gonna go for that specifically. But yeah, just because if I don't have the money at that moment, how will I know, right? You're in Limsa, one of the most consistently packed areas in the game. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah. That also could be affecting performance, maybe. I could see that. I don't know. I get you, though. Where was I going again? Rowena's rep. Or what was it called again? What was that person called again? Moen's merchant. Yes. We can do it from here. It's just more preferable when you do it from another vendor. I forget the reason why. No, for example, the monk outfit here. Eden Grace. It's got to be the Eden Grace gear. No, never mind. Eden Meat gear. Let me see. Of Lost Antiquity. Wait a minute. Eden Choir? Eden Morn? No. These are the other ones. Idealized gear. No. Eden Call. Okay. But which one was this? The first raid or the second raid? I don't even know anymore. I may need to actually check the wiki now. Golden Antiquity, I think, is the ones we just got. Yeah. Early Antiquity is the first one. So this is the outfit we're looking for. We still need a few more. Just doing this third one, maybe the fourth one is what will be needed. Eden Call, eye patch. Hello. Now it's ISP Kun again, Tajigen. Based on what just happened here, that really sucks for the queue. Okay, that was ISP Kun right there. That was ISP, the drunkard. I guess now it doesn't feel as bad as usual. Because of that nonsense. Too bad about the queue. We're here for... this is gonna make the workday be longer, so to speak. Another day at the office as the warrior of light. I'm used to dealing with darkness and hell. Oh, no. We're gonna kick ass with superstar storms and things like that. Let me check something quickly. In the meantime... yeah, all things considered, that's not so bad. But what is really bad is the queue having to be redone. That was a complete disconnection, just for a split second, because even the game disconnected. Here's another silver lining. That's a bit different than this. I'm gonna get an insane amount of rewards in, like, my gamify systems that I use for all this. My compensation. Because I deserve it. I've earned it. 100%. But alright. Sorry, getting distracted with some things. Not checking other things. But okay. We were checking out Fashion Fantasy before we were so rudely interrupted. Let's try the queue again. Oh jeez. I even have to like change the tab and iconoclasm. Man, those Sin Eaters are hitting hard. Those Sin Eaters that were summoned are hitting harder than we thought. Good grief. But alright. Let's, where were we? We were returning to Monkey. Which one was it? Eden Gate? Eden Call? What is Eden Grace then? No, that's a different one. Okay, Eden Call. Eye Patch of Striking. Gambits of Striking, Gauntlets of Striking, Trouser of Striking, Solar Rays of Striking. I don't need to check the accessories. I think we did kind of preview them last time, maybe. we were doing the normal raids. Already, this might be my favorite outfit out of all of them, so I would get this one for Monk. Let's see what we get as... well, as healer, as Astro. In this case, Eden Call. Ooh, Eden Wings of Healing. Hold on, hold on. Oh, okay, they're barely noticeable. Okay, okay. Eden Wings of Healing. Or Eden Call, I should say. Eden Call, Tunic of Healing, Armors of Healing, Breeches, Boots. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, this is good too. But after what I just saw from the, well, I call it the Monk gear, but it's for physical DPS. But yeah, from what we saw out of that, I'm not sure anymore. Okay. Magical range DPS, so for Black Mage, my Black Mage self right now. Hat of Casting, Tunic of Casting, Armless of Casting. Yeah, pretty much the same one in some ways, but, well, with more black. This is really sick too! Whoa, but I don't think I'm going for the... what it does for the eye right there. And it has Viera ears taken into account for the headgear. Okay. Okay, okay. Then melee DPS, no, where's tank? Why am I not able to see that for a moment? And then as Dark Knight, ooh, interesting helmet already. Whoa, okay, that's sick, that's sick. I like that. It's between, then, ooh, it's almost like a ranger, a Sentai ranger. That's not so... Ooh, I may go for this, though. This is impressive. This is one that I would keep permanently in the glamour plate somewhere if I can help it. Are you kidding me? Okay, maybe it's not the Monk outfit I would go for. It would be the Dark Knight one. Oh, man. Okay. We're gonna need some Chaucers of Golden Antiquity. Do we have any of those? We need 4, but... yeah. 2 more would be needed, and then for this armor of Golden Antiquity, we need 3 more of that. I may need to replay some of these. Let it be procking. That's the beauty of glamour running. You learn the stuff you do better because you do it so many times. Potentially. That's how I did it with the Return to Ivalice stuff. I still would have been meaning to do this with the current Yorha thing. To complete this baddie outfit here. To complete this baddie outfit. More of it. I mean, the other stuff I'm wearing is not that unfitting for it, but it could look better. It could look even better. Too bad I can't preview it here anywhere. I don't think so. I don't think there's anywhere where I can preview that. But yeah. Eventually Bart will be caught up and it will be part of this beautiful fashion fantasy parade. Yeah, let's call it that. Alright. What else do we want to do in the meantime? Triple Triad? Let's do some Triple Triad matches. To Alamigo. Yeah, it's Alamigo itself where we go. The Alamigan Quarter. It was that Imperial Deserter. If you think that is a good Sentai-like outfit, oh man, your fashion brain is going to die when you get to Dawn Trail. But the thing is, learning. I already know what you're talking about. Well, I don't know if you showed me or like we encountered players. I think that player we encountered earlier, when we were just coming back and we were at the Ether... The Summoning Bell, pardon. There was somebody wearing a great outfit like that, like, oof, man. It's the whole thing with the heavyweight, cruiserweight divisions, like, cyber, digital, futuristic thing going on there. I don't know what it is. I forget the name of it, and it's good that I forget. I don't need to remember right now. Right, let's try to use the Fallen Ace deck and see how this feels here. I remember... when we were in the middle of this last time, the deck we were using was like, I'm not so sure about it. Yeah, Noctis is who we want for this, I think. But first, let's start with, Ramu. Fitting, given what we went through. Yeah, because Canny Senna can be captured from here by Noctis, but, well, not in this way, but I can do this. It's about getting that Canny Senna card. Do I want to keep using this deck? There's no other rule, there's no plus, there's no Fallen Ace. Is it the Yotsuyu card that I get out of this? Speaking of goth baddies. Wait. So all this time I don't have the Yotsuyu card? I haven't had the Yotsuyu card? Wow! All this time I haven't had that. Okay, now I'm curious. Asahi has kept appearing. I said it earlier, I'd rather have Yotsuyu keep showing up like this instead of her brother. Let's see what's recommended here. Ah, it's still freaking Asahi. I'd rather have Yotsuyu. Come on. Come on. But alright, Noctis is still a good idea here. I might change one or two of my decks. Did I have a deck with Noctis? I might use that instead. Ooh, I don't know if I'm in the mood for deck building. I mean, we have the time, with the waiting time and all that, but... you know what else I'm realizing, though? Let me see something. Yeah, you know what else? Okay, here's the other thing. Mr. Scuff has been very considerate, because the funny thing is, we were in the middle of an ad break on Twitch when that happened, and it didn't happen for long enough, and the timing was so right that we still have pre-rolls off from that ad break. So, like, good timing. Good freaking timing. This is a very amusing Final Fantasy Friday today, Tajigen. It already is so amusing. Nah, I'm having genuine fun in all sorts of funky ways today. Let's do it this way here. What a funky week it's been already. Funky week of streams. Let me use a different deck then. Let me see if I have a deck with Noctis in there, because... Well, besides the Fallen Ace deck itself. Yeah, I think I might modify one of these. But screw it, let's use the Fallen Ace deck. It's just... The other cards are not the best. It's all cards that have at least a 1 somewhere, because of how Fallen Ace works, but she only has 1 card with a Fallen Ace, so we don't need that many cards with their 1s on the side. Let's try this with Y'shtola. There you are, Yotsuyu. Let's capture you with, well, not the best ideas, not the worst ideas either. Not the worst of ideas either, but... Ooh, Fordola. I think maybe that's the other card. That's got to be it. The 2 baddies, in a way, of Stormblood. Well, Ramuh here. No, yeah, not much we can do here. I'm hoping to capture Kanisena with Noctis, but maybe we don't even need to do that strategy necessarily. If it were reverse, I would definitely be using the reverse deck right there. That's definitely the way to go. We need more than 5 decks. Just like we need more than 20 glamour plates. That's what we need, Yoshi P. Yeah, we're gonna lose Y'shtola for sure here, but I think overall that was still a good move. Oh, speaking of Nail Van Darnus, maybe because I've seen it around here and there in Triple Triad, this is why I remember. I mean, the fact that I remember that it comes from the Coast of Bahamas stuff as well, partly, is what surprised me. Darn, is Nail Van Darnus again. Darn it. Fordola, why you gotta do this? Well, we gotta do this with Nero. Maybe this deck really isn't the best choice. I'm gonna give it one more try, and if it goes as badly as that again, then we don't bother with it. If I modified it, I guess it would be helpful, but I don't want to bother with that right now. I just want to duel. Though I guess we have the time to deck build. Ramuh here, let's try that. Yeah, I'm never gonna capture Kanisena like this. It's not gonna work. I don't want to leave Noctis exposed on the ace side because it may figure into Fallen Ace. Though I don't think they have a card with 1 on the left, which is what would capture Noctis there. But let's do this. Right, let's just recommend it again. Just having the Yotsuyu card alone does a lot for me. Recommended. It's nice to build a deck and all that, but then I just end up doing recommended over and over. Just recommend or recommended. And only that. Hopefully we get that queue soon. Next AFK, next ad break, we'll also go in AFK with BRB and all that. Will be a longer one as I take care of some things. As I usually do at this time. Now, Hancock I think is what we do here. Yotsuyu. She's probably gonna get recaptured somewhere there, especially here. Nail Van Darnus. Darn it! This is Darnus again! Let's try it like this. It's like, it's asking for the pun right there. Darn us. Darn us. Should I try maybe one of the other decks? Well, triple triad is indeed addicting. But this is no better time to be doing it than now. As we keep waiting for a long, long queue. This Harrenval card sucks though. I don't like having it. I don't like having it. I don't like the vertical, you know, 8/8 like that. Sorry, Ironvolt. I'd rather have other cards. But he keeps recommending it, so I don't know. Or instead of building a deck, I use one of the other options there and see how that feels. Well, yeah, we shouldn't underestimate these kinds of cards either. Alright, let's do it with different decks then. Now we do this with the original Warrior of Light. See, because since the last time I built this deck, I've gotten many more cards. Many other cards. So like, maybe I want to replace some of these. Well, they're great. Okay. Okay. Thank goodness that, well, that didn't take long, I was going to say, but it did. Especially if we take into account the queue before the crash. Would it have been shorter without the crash? You know, I don't think it would have made a difference. We still would have waited a long time. Look at those blasted things. I thought they were like pigeons or something. They kind of are. I guess they are technically sin eaters. Enjoy, I guess. Don't say it like that, Lurin. Hold on. Let me also... Antithesis Conscient, the idol of darkness.
But nothing we can't handle.
Oh, the music! Bam, 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 bam. Where was this again? From FF6? From FF8? It's not FF7. It's FF8. Oh, this version of it is so good! With the organ. You're gonna go cry in a corner from PTSD? Oh no. I can't, I'm not gonna suffer that much in here though, considering this great music. With this music, the suffering will be dampened. Listen to that. Oh, that's so good. One of my favorite boss themes in FF ever. Okay, I grasp that mechanic, kind of. I should have done ley lines. Maybe a bit late for them now, huh? What do we do with those things? I guess we would stay away from them. I don't know if I'm still inside the ley lines, but... I don't know why I did Blizzard either, but... I'm trying to do a lot of things at once, I guess. Ugh. Okay, that could have been worse. That's what I get for the Leyline ambition. Na, 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 na. I lose track of where I am in my rotation for a moment. Okay, what are we supposed to keep in mind with those void gates? Let's just follow the crowd. Right, I got this one. Now I did pay attention to which one spawned first. Oh, this part of the song. Oh, I never thought I would hear voices like that added. Ooh. Okay, I'm still alive. Voices like that added to this boss theme I already love so much. Oh, here we go. What is this? What are we supposed to do with this? We prevent it from pointing to... Oh, wait. I think I may know what this is. Okay. Okay. Yes, I figured it was gonna yeet me away from the stage if I made it point that way. I was thinking I should avoid having that pointed at teammates, but I think it didn't matter. So I don't know. Oh! We got shrunk. Did we get shrunk? What happened exactly? I'm smaller, right? I'm Chibi Khaiden now. Yeah, that's cute. Don't stack those, somebody said. What was it that we had to avoid stacking? Anyway, listen to that music. Ah, this version of the song, I need to listen to it outside of it. Ah, so good. Oh jeez, okay. Which one is gonna strike first? The purple ones? I don't get it. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I'm guessing we stood with the purple ones. Okay, I think I get it. Wait, I think I get it. I think I get it. Okay. It's the opposite of your color you've been assigned, I think. Based on what I could read of that debuff quickly, I think it's the opposite color. Like, I got a white, I would, yeah, I need to stand in purple, I think. Anyway, it's time for some ley lines again. There's a lot of dead people here. Oh, jeez. Triple cast. Triple cast time. This is gonna hurt. Okay, it did not hurt as badly as I thought it would. I don't even need to worry about returning to the ley lines. I know I can jump towards them, I just get lost in other things we have to do here. Like doing triple cast right here. Okay, that could have been worse, that could have been worse. Right, single target. This song, this version of that boss theme, let's go. Ooh, somebody said to LB, okay. Interesting. That's why they had to LB, okay. Alright. Well, I know the mechanics better now. Some of those mechanics anyway. I'll see what I can do. I wasn't entirely sure if it needed to be the opposite color. You can tell me in the chat, Tajigen, if you know for sure. Yes. Moichido. Ikuzo. Moikai. This time I am using ley lines as I should at the beginning. So that makes a big difference, I think. Let's pay attention. Yeah. I don't even know why it fired that laser in that direction. So I don't, yeah. That's a mechanic I haven't actually learned. PTS freaking D. That's okay, Lurin, you're not the one doing it. Which one spawned first? Let's just follow the crowd. I didn't pay attention. Okay. I can't even be remotely mad about having to do this again when we get to listen to this music. Seriously, that's a difference. I get sort of annoyed, right? Like the Rayquaza situation. I can barely see a thing. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Well, not an idiot, sorry. I just lots to keep in mind. I almost messed that up. Oh, jeez. Didn't see that. Right, how did it work with those void gates? Anyway, we avoided them. That's what matters. Let's go on. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, with Rayquaza. Like, I don't know. Maybe the fact that it's multiplayer makes me not be annoying for some reason. That's nothing to do with it. That's more enjoyable. I'm heading into this more willingly than with the Rayquaza fight. I don't know. How do we know which ones are firing first, by the way? I'm just gonna move with everybody. I can't do any damage. I'm busy avoiding the worst of those attacks. Ugh. Got some damage there. Could have been better, could have been worse. Overall. I didn't grasp those mechanics there. Like telling which ones happen first. Oh, no. I can't do anything. I needed to yeet me in that direction. Okay. Gonna be a lot of moving pieces, I think. Yes, let's do that triple cast. Now is the time for that. That's what it's for. Xenoglossy as well. Whoa, somebody actually died. First time I did this, my group wiped 7 times. Blimey. Heidelin blind me. Well, let's see how many wipes we get here. It's been 1 so far. Can we break your record, Lurin? I told you I'm a record-breaking streamer. Wait, that's not what I meant. We're breaking records in Scuff and... Oh dear. Anyway, this is dark. Let me read this, let me read this. Okay, I think I get it. Daida wakatta. Yes, I get it. Yosh. I get the grasp, I get the gist of it. Daida wakatta. Oh, I saw this player jumping. I thought they were telling me to go towards them. We'll remain here in the umbral side of things. If you're too dark and edgy, it's bad for you. If you're too sweet, it's bad for you as well. Rin needs the darkness and edge of Gothminphilia. And Gothminphilia herself, Gaia, needs to chill on the edge and brooding and all that, right? She needs the help of Rin. Guess what, at one point the Mental Gunbreaker literally bladed and Singwin jumping off the edge and... Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. Okay. Yes. Carefully taking care of it. Yes, much better than last time. Partly from my performance, partly from other players. Yeah, also figuring it out, I think. Oh, mana word. Just in time. That helped. I thought I did it a split second too late. Thank goodness I remembered. This is a 180 from last time. We may still wipe, but we're doing well. We're learning it. What is next? What is this? Ah, the music, so good. Listen to that part of the song. But doing like that part of the melody like this. Oh, so good. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I'm gonna try to stand where everybody's standing. Yeah. Oh, wait, I think I get it? No, I don't. We're playing chess here. This is 4D chess, man. Okay. Ugh. Oh, geez, somebody got yeeted. This is 4D chess, man. It's difficult because I understood these mechanics, but not the ones on the side there. With the blue and purple circles. Oh, we may wipe here. We're so close. Yes, somebody should help me. I was considering doing it. Okay, we can get yeeted there. It's okay. I think. Oh, wait. Okay. Come on. We are so freaking close. Come on. Greed. Ugh! I did my best. I have no regrets. I did my part, damn it. Did I mess up? Was I supposed to dodge something there? I think not. I think it's just because we have no healers left. Look at them! Hang on! Hold the line! We're holding the line in a different way now. Hang on, you absolute MVPs, you goats, superstar warriors of light, superstar squad power, right here. Come on, let's go. Oh man, the clutch. What a way to finish. What is this stream today, man? I love this stream today. Well, I don't like the bad things that happened during the stream, I guess, but like, what? What a thrill. What a thrill. Na. Snake Eater. Go to gameplay. Yeah. I was typing GGTYFP. There's nobody left to type it for. Let's get everything here. Let's hope we get everything for that. I think I am going for that Dark Knight outfit. Yeah. We'll do something else for Monk E. Wow. Absolutely incredible, Tajigen. Oh, we're late on those ads now. Yeah, I wasn't going to run them in the middle of that. We'll be, I guess, late, and now we'll do them at another point in the hour, I guess. Absolutely incredible. We still have another one after this. And of course, all the cutscenes that come in between and all that. Let me see. I just got notifications telling me my analytics for the live stream we did today as if it finished. Like from the crash earlier. That's really funny. That's really funny. But anyway. The interior is secure. With the ethers gone, I thought that Gaia might show some sign of improvement, but she hasn't so much as stirred. Same ethers drawn to the Oracle of Darkness, just as she herself was drawn to Eden, first and foremost among their kind. She won't wake up! What do we do? Okay, yes, it should be skill speed this time. We got spell speed materia already quite a few times. No need for more, I think. Let's just do it like this. What is this place? Where is everyone? Hold on, let me get my reverb ready. So, I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. So dark in here. Endless silence. Endless darkness. Is this what death feels like? It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet. And now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. I thought I couldn't stand to be around them, all their interfering and fussing, and yet I was never lonely. But it's no use. Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There is no future awaiting me, only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever, if only this pain would leave me. Now I close my eyes and sink into darkness. This is not good, is it? And then I'll suffer no more. Gaia! Mother, Father, wake up! I understand now. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us? Gaia, can you hear me? This perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something. Oh, and I just realized my BC face froze. Okay, next piece of scuff is Rain. Yes, I figured it was Rain. Let me see. Let me restart the BC face thing. Give me a second. At least that's easy enough to restart. Just one second here. Yeah, I felt like a frame or two was dropping there for a second. I can move again. It's like 2.5D, 3.5D almost, like the mix of 3D and PNG tubing in a way. What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Remember all the things we said we'd do? Like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits. I never... Gaia? They gotta go for those coffee biscuits. They gotta go for those now. I never agreed to anything of the sort. Rain! Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried about you. Do you have to be so loud? The fairy fell silent, only to be replaced by Rain's voice ringing through my head. I never thought I would be so glad to hear it. Oh, this character development is happening fast. Or it's because we're doing it all in one stream that it feels this way, right? But, I mean, some of the waiting times haven't been that long. They really haven't been that long. We've been live for about 5+ hours. I may not say that, but that's because we had a crash in the middle of it. But yeah, it's been over 5 hours now. Slowly breaking into her hard heart. Ah, nice alliteration, hard heart. Kind of a mouthful though. Whatever that thing was, he was able to control a vast swarm of Sane Eaters, much like Vol3. Then again, it's clearly nothing like a Light Warden. In any case, it's gone now. I just hope it stays gone. We still don't know exactly what happened, but at least the danger's passed for now. Though Gaia has regained consciousness, I surmise that it shall be some time before she is fully recovered from her ordeal. I may not do the reverb anymore, it's a bit... I don't know, I feel like just the little pop-up, extra pop-up window on OBS is messing things up. I'm getting sweaty about all sorts of things about that. Yeah, on thin ice, I feel like I'm on thin ice with, with the scalp. Very fitting name. Very fitting name. You've all gone through a lot of trouble on my part. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've delayed you long enough. Please, carry on with what you came to do. First time we see her say I'm sorry or anything like that. No, we need you to, Gaia. We need you to. You are very much needed for this whole operation. Give me a second. Checking some things here. I'm glad you're back to your usual self, but how are you feeling? Much better now, but something is still bothering me. The fairy spoke to me in a dream, and a stream of memories rushed through my mind. I don't recall anything like this happening before, and I'm not sure what it all means. What sort of memories? Why did I see a frame or two drop here? I can't make any sense of them. They were only brief flashes, seen through someone else's eyes. At least that's what it felt like. Minfilia, that is the first Oracle of Light, once served Khaiden as the word of the Mother. Could it be Zodiark? If the Oracle of Darkness is her counterpart under Zodiark, then we had best prepare ourselves for the worst. Is it though? The nice return did tip the ethereal balance towards activity, which may have served to awaken the fragment of his power in the first. Having thus roused, he then fixed his gaze upon she who had been marked by darkness, Gaia. Why did she get marked by darkness in the first place, though? Marked or no, Gaia is still her own person. Is she smiling? Was that a smile? Everything alright? That was a smile, wasn't it? It's nothing. Oh, these two are gonna be the best of friends, aren't they? Anyway, let's forget about all that for now. There'll be plenty of time to think it through once the last element's restored. If thou believest thyself well enough, then I see no reason for delay. Let us forthwith attend to the revitalization device. Shiva, then. Khaiden, as the only one here to have actually seen the primal, perhaps you could describe her for us? Well, I mean, she was fused with Lady Isael, so yeah. A woman named Isael made herself a vessel for Shiva. A good friend named Isael. So, she summoned into her body the imagined essence of someone who lived over 1,000 years. Why do I see drop frames here and there? Are you seeing them? I'm seeing them in the game. It's freaking me out right now. The music. Literally was just starting to say it as your message came up, Alurin. Yeah, the freaking music. Damn. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. This freaking roller coaster of emotions today, man. Stop. I hate this. I love this. I hate this. I love this. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. I hate this. I love this. I hate this. I love this. I have this. I late this. You know, combining the words. Anyway. So, she summoned into her body the imagined essence of someone who lived over 1,000 years ago. Such a thing should be possible. Hey, a preview of Ever Cold also. All of this. The long since departed Shiva was a source of great inspiration to Isael, whose method of summoning differed greatly from any we had previously encountered. By the echo did she bear witness to the deeds of the noble Shiva, and thus was she moved to dedicate her being to that self-same cause. 'Twas this devotion that granted her the power of a primal. So she was able to control it herself. This piano. Not getting any funny ideas, are you? Just thinking aloud, that's all. Anyway, we'd better get going. Our journey leadeth to a great glacier situated in the northernmost region of the Empty. I'll get us there as quickly as I can. It's time to draw out the ether. I was thinking. Whoa, what is it? What is it? Oh, actually, yes, I was gonna say, I think she becomes the vessel somehow, because I saw a preview of what she was gonna look like here. But what are you thinking, Reen? What the hell are you thinking? That I should go with you this time. I want to be the vessel for Shiva. What are you talking about? Did you hit your head trying to help Gaia there? Being still and passive by nature, ice is the element that is the most strongly aligned to light. I'll need to get close and use my own abilities as well as Eden's to draw it out, so that the Oracle of Life becometh the Oracle of Ice. Because I saw that Shiva kind of resembles her, and I'm like, what the heck is this? I cannot claim to be in favor of this stratagem, and yet, the primal we encounter in the source was summoned in much the same manner. The inherent advantages are undeniable. Absolutely out of the question! Have you forgotten what Khaiden does to the primals we summon? I'm not about to stand by and watch as she and Reen bit the tar out of each other. Yeah, bad idea number two. Bad idea number two. Oh, it's been a bunch of bad ideas today, huh? In any case, the ether only returns to the empty once the creature's been slain. Although it seems you haven't taken that into consideration yet. Presumably there's a safe way to disperse it, but it's still far too risky. I thought you had more sense, Rin. But it's not as bad as it sounds. Were the deformed entity as volatile as the primals we have previously summoned, it would be logical to assume that, in her role as conduit, Rin would be hard-pressed to retain control. Those little frame drops that are happening are freaking me out. I don't like it. Khaiden would have no recourse but to defend herself by any means necessary, else her life be forfeit. What are you thinking, Rin? I know it's dangerous, but I can't let that hold me back. Please, I've got to try. But I don't see why this is even necessary in the first place. You never had to take risks like this for the other elements. I still don't quite get it either. Eden possesses almost infinite power, but what would happen if it began acting without my intervention? If it started to feed on the ether, just like other Sin Eaters, it would undo all of our hard work. There's a disconcerting eventuality, and one which cannot be dismissed. I'm worried that even if we realign the elements, things will eventually return to how they were following the flood. But if I train Eden how to nurture the environment rather than draining the life from it, we can leave it to take care of the empty in our place. I'll channel the ether through myself and show Eden how it's done. This isn't some house pet we're dealing with. If it all goes wrong, then what? I know this all sounds like I'm taking a leap of faith, but it has been a gamble every step of the way. We managed to come this far because of faith, in ourselves and in each other. Yeah, that's my face. That's the face I'm making, Gaia. I've made my feelings on the matter perfectly clear. But what say you, Khaiden? I'll hold back as much as possible. Rin, I suppose that if you got your heart set on this, there's no point trying to dissuade you. Just don't do anything reckless. Is that clear? Ask Crystal. What the hell? Where the hell did this come from? I still don't quite get it, but okay. This is going to work, I promise. I'll make sure of it. Well, for all our sakes, I certainly hope so. Because if the primal takes over... It'll be fine. With all of you by my side, I know that whatever happens, it'll work out in the end. All of us? I hope you're not including me. I can't even deal with my own problems, never mind yours. It's enough just knowing you're here. Anyway, I've decided to take a leaf out of your book. I do what I want, when I want. I've made my decision, so now I have to see it through. Nice. Yes, but this is a different kettle of fish altogether. You saw those frame drops. You see how it freezes for a split second, right? I don't like that. Ugh. Well, the point is that this is what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. So this is how much it means to you. Well, this will be different, huh? Memories of Shiva envelop your mind. Rain, you maniac! This is gonna be different. This is gonna be so different. I don't know how, but I can see her too. This might actually work. Whew. Eden's first refulgence, now accessible. Alright, the longest BRB before the final raid here. Because I need to BRB again, we'll run ads, which are late right now. You will be joining? Okay, you'll have time to prepare, Lirin. I'll go FK, there's so many things I need to do. I might need to take a snack. The human vessel is getting a bit famished already. My breakfast was really good. It took a while for this to happen. I'm glad I was able to have the breakfast like that. But yeah, yeah. Let's wait a moment here. I'll leave you with this climactic music to set it up. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see what everybody has to say first. So she's not just waiting for the future to arrive, but actually trying to change it. Yeah. With so many things left to chance, all I can do is wait and pray. Do you think the 12 can hear me here in the first? Surely they're everywhere also. Time for Shiva 2.0? Yeah. Both Isael and Archbishop Thordan offer their corporeal forms as vessels, onto which the likeness of preeminent figures from Ishgardian history were projected. However, the nature in which each met their demise is perhaps best not dwelt upon. I think Eden is sending your thoughts to me. I see Isael and Shiva. They only wanted peace, a land where dragon and mankind could live side by side. Forget that, man. Well, we don't need to exit. I'll leave it with this music. We're leaving it on a hell of a cliffhanger for Refulgence. The climax of what we're doing right here, perhaps. Perhaps it is, Tajigen. Perhaps it is. Let's BRB for a bit. Get some snacks, get some water, something. Fall into the toilet, whatever you need to do. This may be a bit longer than the others. I'll try not to take too long, but there's some things I need to take care of. Some more housekeeping of a different sort. We'll be right back. Omatase shimashita. Thanks so much for waiting, Tajigen. That was a solid 10 minutes or so. Give or take. We do a longer wait time than the usual one to set up the grand finale to what we're doing today. Or at least to the normal raids here. Yeah. Alluring, if you're there, let me know if you're going in-game. I send you the invite, all of that. Before we queue up. Because, yeah, we're ready to queue up. There we go. Thank you. Tajigen, the time has come. The time has come. As Palpatine would say. He would say execute Order 66 after that, but that's not what we're doing. Execute Order Refulgence, maybe. We're gonna queue up now. Let's queue up now. Yeah, I think we can just go for it. Those frame drops are still kind of happening here and there. Hopefully it's all okay, but... yeah, the sooner we queue up, the better. Okay, you're going in as tank, Alluring, thank you. Making the queue slightly easier there. That Alluring is saying in-game, Shiva 2.0, nothing could go wrong. Why would you say that? No, of course not. Why would there even be any reason to think, ooh. Why would we even have any reason to think something would go wrong? Surely, that short queue is a sign of good things as well, right? That is an extremely short freaking queue. Okay. Oh, there she is.
Upon the power of Shiva.
It's a lot like when Isael did it. This is a very different Shiva now. What are you doing, Reed? What are you doing? A preview of Evercold, perhaps? What a henshin. What a transformation. Hey, I would like to have some Editor of Frost. Oh.
No! She's lost control! You've got to stop her!
Yeah. Yeah, it was gonna be a fight either way. I mean, yeah. She looks so good, though. She looks so good. It's amazing like that. I wanna get a henshin for different elements like that. I wanna...
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
I want Ice Khaiden, you know? Fire Khaiden. Dark Khaiden, we're kind of seeing that right now, but... yeah. I want all the different ones. Alright. Well, here's your fire. Goodness. Look at that damage we received there. Okay, mechanics.
The light shall usher in peace.
But it does draw from Rin as well. No. We gotta help you, Rin. We fought Gaia. I can't move. We fought Gaia, now we fight Rin. We fought them both at some point.
Resplendent ice, grant me strength.
Seriously, it's like really is a preview of Evercold. Oh jeez, is she gonna step on someone? Is she gonna step on someone like the original Shiva raid or trial? It was a trial, but the same thing, pretty much the same thing. It's 8 players, you know. Normal raids are kind of less of a raid in the sense that you don't go through a whole area and raid an area. You just go through a battle arena. It's a lot like trials.
Shall freeze.
It's like a series of 4 trials connected, right? And then 12 overall. This is cold. I'm shivering. Shiver me timbers. Wait. Okay, I didn't hit anyone, hopefully. Mana word. What is that doing? Okay. Ugh. Time for triple cast. Ice versus ice. That's so ironic. Ugh. Ugh, how many got yeeted there? Yeah, quite a few people died right there. Okay. And Alluring included. There he is. There she is. Sapphira, that is. Or wait. Oh no, never mind. I got it wrong. Was that like the Dark Knight duplicate? That's what it was. Yeah, both tanks are Dark Knights. I just realized. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am so dead. I am so dead. It can only be a certain speed. Oh, am I being revived first? Thank you. The healers just got to be so busy here. So busy. Okay.
Such impudence.
Sidekick though. What a kick-ass name. Oh jeez. Von stack. Alright, you want ice? Here's your ice! Divine light delivers serenity everlasting. No thank you. No thank you. Who would have thought we would see me Philia fused with Shiva? Sort of.
Must be restored to the land.
Wait, did she step on everyone? Ooh, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh! Evelyn! What's happening? Oh my god. Oh, I did the wrong thing there. My bad. Dude, it drew from Khaiden herself. I knew it was a bad idea, fusing Rin with like, Are you kidding me? No, that's not good. You know what? I'm gonna do ley lines here. Faster cast times will help, right there. Either of all sorts, huh? Why didn't they do the spell earlier? Or whatever, as long as they can be killed, and they can be killed on time. That's all we need, that's all we need. We're not gonna do any dots here, not the time for damage over time. A different flood of light, huh? Ugh. Don't hear, don't think, don't feel. No. Wow. This is what makes it be a raid more than a trial, though, for sure. Woo! The music! We got the blessing of light, did we? Is it a blessing in this case? I don't know.
Speak up.
Doesn't sound like it. Okay, I got a bit ambitious there. That could have ended worse. Alright. No, we made good use of those ley lines.
Light consume you.
Good stuff, good stuff. Surreal seeing Rin in this sort of situation. Wait. Okay. I didn't realize it would be a cone. I think I may have hit a teammate there. Do we stand with that? No, I don't think we stand with that, do we? I saw Alluring was there, but Alluring is a tank right now. Yeah, maybe we were supposed to stand there. I don't know what the mechanics were there. Only the tanks are alive now. I think we try that again. Oh, okay. Somebody was saying to stand in the towers. Okay. Saw that chat too late, sadly.
Such impudence.
Although that's strange. You would think enough people were standing in the last one? I don't know. Well, anyway. Keep it going, tanks. Keep it going, tanks. We do the time warp again. Whoa! I just realized he looks different.
Resplendent ice, grant me strength.
Didn't realize she changed her appearance. If you have a marker on your head, that's cone AoE, don't stand in the tower. We didn't stand in the tower last time, at least, when I did that. So, okay. Let's remember that. I don't remember any other mechanic that I need to keep in mind that I didn't learn until now, so... Yeah, let's just go for it. Oh, wait, one player is missing? Huh? Were they able to respawn? Okay. What happened here? Oh, they may have disconnected? Oh, that's some funny timing. When everybody's dying. Okay. We're all good here. Let's see. Gotta use those magic prisms more
You
often.
would stoke the fires of conflict.
Here's some fire. What does Tancred think about all this is what I need to see. Absolute Zero. No. Zero and Absolute are very separate things. Because Ultraman Zero and the Absolutians are enemies, aren't they? Na 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 dun 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 dun. Nah, there's no jumping there to do. I just receive a big sidekick right there. One vulnerability stack.
Resplendent ice, grant me strength.
No, let's pay attention to the mechanics here too. Whoa, we want to get out of there. That's for sure, I think.
Shatter.
She does sound much older. Rin, I mean. Does make her sound older. But that's the whole point. She's beyond time now as a primal. Well, sort of.
Your blood shall freeze.
A preview of Evercold, didn't I tell you? Yeah. Yes. We got this. Right. To avoid... did I hit someone? Hopefully I didn't. I can barely tell where it's pointing. There's so many moving pieces, right? And many of those moving pieces are players. Triple cast. Gotta do more triple cast. And I was doing such a great job of consistently doing that in the previous raid. That was a lot of people that died. Or no, never mind. It was just a Lurin. Got the impression that 6 people fell with that. Okay. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I said damn it because I was sure I wasn't gonna be able to dodge that. I'm dead. Unfortunate. There's maybe a way to tell how that cone is gonna work or what the area is gonna be. I just don't know.
Shall usher in peace.
Those are mechanics I've yet to learn. Last time I didn't die from those, but I guess I got lucky. Too bad about the ley lines I summoned. Did I do ley lines? I think I did. Right, triple cast time. Just in case, at least. Because I don't know where she's gonna hit from. Not really. Okay, we got enough to get the Astral Fire going. Here we go.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
This part is a lot of fun. Let me see if I can pay attention to how she looks in the second phase. The phase after this. Okay. Now I know what to do a lot better than last time. I got a Xenoglossy with your name on it. Beautiful damage. I was hoping for more damage than that, but okay. Ley lines time. I'm just pressing tab over and over to whichever target comes first whenever they come first. Perhaps we should all focus on the same target, but no. This is good too. DPS check. That's what this is. I got a Xenoglossy ready for the next one. Let's go. You receive that. You receive that instead. Being Black Mage in this section is just very tough. Or actually, there's an advantage in which is that I don't have to move. I don't have to move at all. Yeah. Well, maybe any range. Magical range or physical range. Neither would need to move. Oh, maybe I needed to move there? Never mind. Okay, we do need to move a little bit here and there. At least a little bit. That was faster than last time. Or at least it feels like it was. Maybe it was the same speed, but it feels faster because it's the second time doing it. How many times have we wiped today? How many times have we died too? Maybe next time we do this, I should keep track of it. We can expect high difficulty again, right? On the last 4.
Speak up.
I don't know. Oh shoot. Didn't realize what was happening as I did the ley lines. Okay. Towers. Cone.
Consume you.
We're definitely gonna sprint at some point here. Here's a Xenoglossy for you. We should do mana word. Okay. I'm going to be here. Okay. Let's stand here. Oh, no. Let's not. Oh, no. I might have messed up. I keep getting the stack. That's the funny thing. Not the stack, sorry. The cone. That's what I meant to say. Much better than last time, isn't it? Knowing the mechanics makes a big difference. You think one day I'll get to experience a raid when it's brand new and the mechanics are not known in FF14? Because I feel like even if we're caught up with content, players are fast, you know? Oh, jeez. Players are fast. Like, by the time I play it, there will already be writing on it on the wiki. So I will not be figuring it out with everybody else. Though a lot will still be figuring it out because they won't see it. Because their first time doing it, they don't want to see the wiki because it is spoilers, right? Now, just knowing the mechanics is one thing, but the page is gonna show you other things. Somebody should LB, right? Did I make a mistake? Hopefully not, because I gotta do my Meteor Storm! Punisher! Is it gonna hit? Oh, I might have messed up. Oh well.
Such power. I can't.
Meteor Storm Punisher! Actually, that might have been exactly the climax we needed. Light and ice.
The light! It's too much for her to bear!
Save her, Gaia!
Ugh, she won't last much longer!
Whoa!
Enough of this! Power of darkness, answer my call!
Good to hear her voice more. Gaia to the rescue indeed! Dude! So badass. So freaking cool, no pun intended. Look at the combination of light and ice that this is! This cutscene! Is the fight actually over? I might have messed up using the LB. But damn it! I had to do it. That was the time.
Damn this light! Damn it all!
Gaia! Okay, Ice Veil. Ice Veil. No, there's the LBs. There's the LBs.
Won't give up!
There's the LBs. I did my Meteor Storm Punisher.
Our future!
It's up to somebody else to do the next one. I should stand where everybody's standing.
I want to see what tomorrow will bring!
Let's go, Gaia. She's gone through quite the character arc already. Oh my god. Ah! That was so climactic. And there's still 4 left after this. Look at that. Look at that. That's like a primal version of the Oracle of Light. There was no ice there at the end. Not exactly. Rain! What happened here? Oh, she's fine. I was like, whoa, where is Rin? Where is Rin? Look at Gaia! Look at Gaia! 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 As Gamu would scream when he transforms into Ultraman Gaia. Oh, are you kidding me? Incredible job, everybody. Orchestron, okay. I got the minion, I got a mini Rin. Did I get a mini Rin? Nice. We're gonna get a new outfit. Okay, cool. Can I redeem it here already? Wind Up Rin. Remind me to summon the Wind Up Rin because I'm gonna forget, probably. I didn't get the Orchestron, did I? Okay. What I didn't get was the Orchestron. Cool. Sapphira. Okay, we can't leave Rin just waiting there. Thank you for Blackest Night. Yeah, that's what we need. Oh my god. That was amazing. That was so freaking good. One day I might get that in a roulette or something. That would be nice. Rin! Look at the weapon she has. So freaking cool. You were there. I heard you. Dark Knight was indeed the right choice, yeah. To me, it's one of the best rates in the game. You're fine. Good to have you here, Ducky. A lot has happened. A lot has happened. What happened to Shiva? Is she still in control? You snooze, you lose. Oh no. It's been over 6 hours of stream. So there's that. No, she's gone. But Gaia. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been over 6 hours. There's another one of those, but I figured it might be like that. And I mean that in a good way. Sounds like I'm complaining maybe, but no. What? No, let's lock in with the dialogue here. Let's lock in. That hammer, it matches your dress. Yeah. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But it's such a cool hammer, Gaia. And see, you're back to your normal, idiotic self. Reen. All the things going on, man. Like ice, having crystals, kind of making it... Ooh. Look, isn't it pretty? Maybe we could take it with us? Ice tends to melt, you know? Not this sort. Well, if you say so. Anyway, it might even make a nice necklace. That's a brilliant idea. Yes, become the best of friends. Yes. You are the perfect light and dark pair. Will thou not rush to her aid? No. Perhaps I'm getting slow in my old age, because it would seem Gaia's beaten me to it. To think that she would be the one to break the ice. He really is that crit now. They may have gotten off to a rocky start, but I think they'll make quite the pair. That's 2 puns he's made today, I think. Under the weather was still a pun. Is that a hint of melancholy I detect in that voice? Something akin to a pining mother bird whose chicks have flown the nest. Oh, Tancred. Yeah, Tancred indeed. Tancred. Oh, this is so good. This story's so good. Father Bird, if you don't mind. But you're not entirely wrong. Still, when the day finally comes to say goodbye, it heartens me to know she won't be alone. After that, we can go to the second serving for coffee biscuits. I really want coffee biscuits now. Oh, this music. Fine, you win. And if they're anything less than perfection itself, I'll never let you live it down. If they're not to your liking, there are plenty of other things to try. I suppose we both deserve a little treat after all that hard work. We certainly do. She went through an entire character arc in one normal raid series. What's gonna follow? There we were, laughing as if we had not a care in the world. Fleeting though it was in that moment, I was content. I'm not gonna do reverb, I'm just gonna keep it. But my life was never meant to be so simple. Oh yeah, this ain't over. This ain't over. There's a future patch poster, patch art, that has them both front and center. And I mean, we know there's 4 more raids of these, but I think it's 5.4 that has that. Yeah. And they recently, I think, updated that with a new extreme or higher difficulty or something like it's. They've been showing that poster around again. I call it poster, I think, because I use those patch arts as posters in Go. Focus with your avatar. They are so good though. They fit so freaking well. Oh my god, they are so perfect. The Shadowbringers, the like vanilla Shadowbringers, 0.0, you know? That one was so good. So good. It's so perfect, it's so perfect. Yes. Like, I love the idea of putting all sorts of posters of, like, current journeys like that going on. But of course, I'm not actually going to print them. I mean, all over my wall, I need to have soundproofing rather than things like that, right? But all over my walls. But, you know, a lot of money printing, a lot of paper, and a lot of money printing in color and things like that. But then you have a thing like that game, that companion app. I don't know what to call it, but, you know, then it helps to have something like that. Anyway, I had my share of close shaves, but that was terrifying, to put it mildly. I can only hope the end justifies the means. I let myself get a little carried away there, but I was definitely the one controlling my powers, not the other way around. Even so, I hope I never have to use them again. Eyes, being most naturally aligned to light among all elements, did interact with Rin's innate gifts in ways unforeseen. Were we not graced with the timely appearance of the Oracle of Darkness, I fear that this tale would have ended somewhat prematurely. Man. It's fun to see all the mixes though. It really is like fusing elements in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something like that. Flame Wingman. Now we got light and ice. I don't think Duel Monsters had anything like that, at least not with the Elemental Heroes. Or maybe there was and I can't remember right now. Anyway. I'm so sorry, everyone. I clearly have a long way to go before I can handle that kind of power. Hi, hello, I am a rabbit and have a gunblade. Excellent, Ducky. But we achieved what we set out to do, as I had faith we would. So without further ado, let's return to camp and admire our work. It's all the elements now, though, so yeah, this is a big moment here. How is the MT looking? Less empty, at least. It still has a ways to go. It will take decades, but... that's a big difference! That's a world of difference already. The ground looking like that. It's life! Look at that. Look at that. Who knew eyes would lead to grass and greenery like that? Now I'm thinking of Obama Snow in Pokemon. Grass, ice type. We're not done with Eden though. Well, this is how it should be though. It should reach a climactic like point. It's the end of an act. 3 acts. I love that way of distributing it. In 12 parts. Divided by 3 for each. Something about that structure just pushes some buttons in me that make me feel very pleased about the whole thing. Seriously. Feels like I'm witnessing the miracle performed by Mingfilia 100 years ago all over again. The rapid propagation of flora appears to be limited to the intersections of ethereal channels, as per our earlier findings. Nonetheless, 'tis cause to rejoice that the seeds of either have quickened in the barren garden that is the empty. All this greenery is far more than I had dared to hope. I can't help but worry that it's too good to be true. Life finds a way. That doesn't sound good. That's a bad thing when they use it in Jurassic Park and things like that. Just so I know, when you're planning on doing any more group content today, no, not really. No, no alluring. You can leave the party. Thanks so much for the help. We're a great help, of course. Sapphire, I did well. But no, we're not. That is the end of our group content for today, I'm pretty sure. The field operations is still something we gotta do, but not today. Had I known it would be like this, maybe I would have set that for tomorrow. That might have been more fitting than Niche Guardian Restoration. But no, we'll still proceed with that. But sooner than later, we'll have that, probably next week. Cool, kind of figure. Pleasure to help. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can feel all of the revitalized elements working in harmony. Oh, if we do Eureka also next week, it can be... there can be a theme there, but... The fact that the team playing is the FF8 over World Team is so good, is that what it was? That makes sense. That makes sense. Now I'm curious to see what exactly connects this to FF8, besides the music. Well, all I know, earlier, yeah, you want to hear Ducky, I was just gushing about over that version of the boss theme from FF8, because that's one of my favorites, if not, out of all the boss themes, maybe my favorite. Final Fantasy boss theme. It's between that one and FF6. Yeah, no, FF6 is number 2. Yeah, this is number 1. Yeah. Yeah, I'm remembering it now, clearly. And, I mean, regular boss themes, not counting final bosses and things like that. And so that remix of it, that new version of it, I need to listen to it. I'm gonna make a bloody note. No, seriously, let's go into music, YouTube. Let's hear it. Well, might get spoiler or two with a song, but nah, I've been doing better at actually listening to the songs, not minding if something kind of is a spoiler or something. Some of them have a name that really tells me a lot. Like, oh, this is gonna be a thing again. Yeah, I have a suspicion of something that's gonna come in the later raids that I may already know because... Yeah. Eden has only been in FF8 until FF14 Shadowbringers. Yeah, it's all about Eden. Sorry. Yeah, just making a note here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what my suspicion is, Tajigen. There's another Cloud of Darkness confrontation, besides the one you get at the end of the entire Crystal Tower series and the World of Darkness, right? I think it's one of those things that comes there. Or no, did we already face Cloud of Darkness? That's just my ADHD memory being silly. No, I think maybe we already faced it, right? It was one of the first we faced. Well, anyway, the point is, I get kind of spoilers like that because I listened to that song from there, while also having a nice playlist, listening to the original from FF3 and things like that, because that's just a lot of freaking fun to do. But then I saw, oh yes, apparently there's gonna be another Cloud of Darkness fight. Anyway, let's continue here. I can feel all of the revitalized elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly. I never did get the hang of summoning primals correctly. Judging by Thancred and UNJ's reactions, it seems most of them were barely recognizable. Far be it from me to worry, but are you sure your memory is alright? It's ADHD. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Gaia. Though thou hast grasped the basic principles of summoning, it bears repeating that such deiform entities are not the product of the memory alone. Nay, myriad other factors contribute to their corporeal manifestation, in a process not unlike the techniques employed in creation magic. Goes all the way back to Emmett Selk's people. I wonder if the effects from the rebalanced ether will spread to the rest of the empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with a rest. I must say, Rin, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, is that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared. And I've also learned that there are some problems that can't be solved alone. Is that so? Since you freed me from Yulmore, I've met all sorts of kind people who have gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now more than ever, I realize that there's a limit to what I can achieve by myself. Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of ether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I may never have returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. It seems we're more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, then we can face our problems together. That's if you don't mind? I want to see how she responds. There's gonna be good dialogue. No, it's fine, really. Okay, I thought she was gonna be cheeky about it, but okay. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. But on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. There it is. You mean it? Oh, thank you, Gaia. Oh, she's so cool. Oh, Thancred, Thancred. Thancred. Thancred, look at Thancred, oh my god. May I suggest we continue the conversation in Amaring? Though the MT may now support its foliage, the land's normalization has but begun, and to linger over long still entail its risks. Ah, my dear Thancred, my dear Thancred. Look at him. Is all the matter, Thancred? Nothing you need worry about. Let's go. See, I think it's also because this is also an even more final goodbye to Minfilia. The very, 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 very last that Minfilia leaves behind, even if he is resolving to move on the moment Minfilia becomes Rin, but the original Minfilia, right? Like, I don't know, I actually don't know if Rin stays behind in the first when everybody's back at the source, I guess. I get the feeling she does. Because of certain kind of spoilers I've seen, and like, yeah, I don't know. Off to more Sook, are we? I can't say I care for the place. The marketplace reminds me of Yulmore, but instead of fine delicacies, they peddle... Well, I don't know what they are exactly. What I do know is they're far too wriggly for my liking. Our encampment remaineth in its present state for our anticipated return. I cannot help but wonder how the land may change in our absence. To think that Rain is the same girl I rescued from Yulmore. Compared to the way she was back then, the difference is like night and day. Did you make another pun? Is that the third pun you made? He really is a dad now. He is dad cred. He made another pun. Only one was intentional, but it still bloody counts. If anything, it counts even better. It's more instinctual, you see? He really... It really is dad cred. He really is dad cred. That's 3 dad jokes, Thancred. That's 3. Before we do anything else, we should report to Yalfort. He'll want to know how we've been getting on in the MT. Speaking of more souk, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgy. Despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it, I'd like to try one. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. They may not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. Perhaps I could also try a pot of those jelly wrigglers or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Ew, no thank you. First coffee biscuits, now worms in jelly. Heavens forbid the two of you might actually eat some proper food. Khaiden, may I ask a favor of thee? Whilst Thancred and I return onto the Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Reen and Gaia to Morsuk. Oh, they're finally gonna tell them everything though, because we've been withholding it from them, right? That's the whole thing. Okay. Morsuk, best to teleport to it. No, are we gonna eat some worms in jelly? It kinda sounds appealing because I'm not actually picturing whatever these worms are actually meant to be. I'm picturing, you know, gummy worms. Yeah, something like that. But that's not what it is it? I'm picturing something more like gummy worms or something like that, yeah. What is this quest right here? It just says Liu Ray. Well, is your quest also called Liu Ray? Who the hell are you? Okay, it's related to this, but why does it show blue? Why does it show blue? I'm prepared to give this more fair a try, although I should probably shut my eyes when I do, and my nose, come to think of it. I'm looking forward to showing Gaia around the Crystarium, but we'd better finish our work here first. I trust all is well, Miss Gaia? It will be once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend another night in that dingy little room, I shall scream. I'm terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodgings post-haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Morsuk, at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Khaiden, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? You're right. Now, how about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the Wriggler cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess. Wriggler cakes, oh god. I'm sure trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the MT to see how things are coming along. And don't even think about leaving me behind. I don't think so. Determination, let's get that one. We'll do something with that materia eventually. Right. Orchestrion roll for blue fields. Curious to see what this is gonna be. Should I do this one or... Let's do it. Good news! Or at least it has the potential to be good news. I received word from Master Urianger. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs. Not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. The Wandering Stairs. Maybe we should have left it at this. Well, I think this came out on this patch as well, kind of. No, we'll take a look at it. And the one that actually will start the rest of the 4, I think, is not this one. Not right now, anyway. Oh. But before we do that... Yes. And this is the artifact armor still, right? Yes, I think it is. Still really good looking, but... we must gate this. We must get this. We must gate this, I said, because it says even gate there. The way worse makes up is funny. We'll have some leftovers. We'll see if we get something with them. Probably not. I'll probably just get rid of them. That's what I should do at this point. Okay. Wow, yeah, there's definitely gonna be some extra ones. I can only get one of the accessories, right? Let me see. Is this recommended gear? I figured it would be. If so, then I should get at least one of the accessories, just whichever one pops up first. Oh, we can get all of them. Never mind. Then, it really is gonna be the complete outfit, huh? Which one of those do we want twice? The ring, I think? Oh, I probably have to clear the armoring so badly. I don't even want to take a look at it right now. There it is. Another ring is what we'll wear. Let's get the other one then. Augmented Skaven Ring of Fending. Yeah, it's a level 70. We definitely want another one. Oh, never mind. You can only get one. Okay. Okay. Well, look at this right here. This already looks fantastic. The colors are so good. But then, I don't like removing the rabbit ears entirely, but I mean, this helmet, this right here. This is a Sentai freaking Ranger. I'm now a Platinum Ranger. I'm now a Silver Ranger. Right here. Because seriously, look at this. Look at this. Then, here, it's 5. Then look at this. It's not that different, is it? It's not that different. Not in my opinion. I'm not gonna put on the glamour because then I would have to, like, remove it from all of it. If I want the weapon, yeah, we have to, like, do the extreme versions or whatever they are of this. That's an entirely different story. I will go back to Black Mage, though. Oh, yes, we are fashion fantasy-ing. Yes. Such a good freaking outfit. I'm glad we got it. Way more than we needed to get any of the outfits from the first series of raids, which we didn't. So yeah, next time I'll also go out of my way to roll for them. I don't know, I got the impression that some other players were rolling for them, so I wanted to leave it to them. I'm like, yeah, we're fine with Glamour right now. We'll head into Endwalker looking like that, I think, for Dark Knight. I think that's gonna be it. I think it should be. I don't know. Maybe for Black Mage, I'll be a near baddie. Near Automata looking baddie for Black Mage. We'll see what Monkey looks like. We'll see what Bart looks like, hopefully. Right then. By that time, I will not be Viera anymore. I don't think so. Pray accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import. If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Rain's been telling me about? These are words best delivered in person. Also, I noticed some people in the background from the role quests. Look at them! What are these two doing here? I need to talk to them. Or maybe not yet. Did something happen to the empty? Not that those warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace. So what's this about then? This is bad news, isn't it? As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the source. Oh. However, unlike Khaiden, Thancred and I exist only as ether giving corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time. And if you stay here too long, you might never be able to return. Precisely. Now, with the wheels of change in the MT set in motion, we believe this a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion. Wait, they can do that already? MSQ is not there yet, is it? Or... Oh, they can't leave yet, though. We haven't mastered the process that we're gonna use. Oh, Thancred. That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you? I always knew this day would come. I just... feels like maybe this is meant to be 5 point... This is a future patch, I think. Yeah, we weren't supposed to pick this up yet. You'll still have Gaia and Khaiden. Yeah. Thancred needed to leave her behind. I know that you'll see this through to the end. Together. And I'll be keeping you all posted. I'll be your delivery bird, your messenger bird, okay? You'll keep communicating through me. I gotcha. I gotcha. Feo Ul can cover that too. King Titania. Her Majesty. Their Majesty, I mean. We will. We will. I may not be half the woman Infilia was, but I have friends I can turn to. They might be brutally honest in their opinion at times. Or prefer to say their words and let their actions do the talking. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Just promise you won't transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me again. Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Rain and Gaia will need your support in the days to come. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy are yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldst find the answers that thou seekest or nay, lend not thine ears to his honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this. That's kind of crazy because it feels like... I'm not the one that's like as young as they are, Rain and Gaia, but it feels like we're losing... I don't know. Feels like the life jacket has been taken off very soon in this ocean. And like, oh no, I'm losing the adults in my life and I'm on my own with my fellow children. Something like that, something like that. Hold on, just checking something off screen here. But yeah. I want. The time of our departure is at hand. You know that, no matter where we may be, ever shall we pray for your success. Oh, we shouldn't have done this quest already though, but it's too late, it's too late. Now I got a good idea on... Oh, look at that. With Urian and Thancred said to leave the first, it seems wise to share this development with Yalford, who will continue to oversee expeditions into the empty. Whew, man. But yeah, there are some other people involved, right? Like, it shouldn't be just the three of us either. Look at Tainor and Serig here though. Or Tainor and Serig, I should say. Is it true? Has the Warrior of Light returned? I cannot fathom to the how or the why of it, But should he prove to be false, know that I am here to help if you need it. For a boy his age, Thanos got a good head on his shoulders, but he's already tightened our finances considerably, mostly by cutting back on my liquor budget. There you go. There you go. We have already talked to Sayela here, as she's where she's standing. I need to check something. Did this come out in like a future patch? For them to say they're leaving already, the process hasn't been perfected yet. Like, the Crystal Exarch and the Secret of Solitude, they were still working on it. But this must already be like 5.4, you know? That's what I mean. Or whichever patch has the next 4 raids. I don't know. I'm checking this right now. Give me a second. Let me have some water in the meantime. It says it's patch 5.2. That might be mistaken. I don't know. But like, how can they say that when the process could still be risky? I don't know. We'll see in the MSQ, I guess, or some other content. For all I know, we'll see. We'll see. It's crazy. What a freaking stream it's been today. My God. The things that have happened today. The things that have happened today. You're back sooner than expected. Is everything alright? Oh dear. That's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever their work may take them. I shall remain here and hold the fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further forays into the empty be required. Safe travels, Mistress Khaiden. Orchestron. I feel we might see a cutscene. Okay. Yes, the next one will be started with someone, maybe that fellow over there, Luray. That will be another time entirely. That will be for another time. Another place. I'm almost certain 5.4 has got to be where they end the raid series. 5.5, they ended the Alliance raid series with the Nier stuff. Maybe. But we're getting ahead of ourselves in many ways. Well, this has been something else. This has been something else right here, Tajigen. But yes, let's finish what we set out to do today with that, shall we? That's gonna be it for F14. Let me just go sleep at an inn, get some extra experience on something. Do I need to go to sleep as the class? I want more experience as Weaver and Armorer and Fisher, but I can only choose one of them, can't I? Let's go for that. Right there. It's been eventful today. I mean, that's par for the course for FFXIV. For a lot of the streams we do, arguably, but still. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Doesn't that Fashion Fantasy look good too? We gotta do something about those gloves with that outfit. Or maybe I'll end up wearing another one sooner than later for Weaver. For Armor, for that matter. Oh my goodness, absolutely unbelievable. It's been 6.5 hours. Again, we got split because of a bad crash earlier, but anyway, let's yap a little bit. First, let's talk about the schedule we got for the rest of the week. We actually have more FF14 tomorrow, which technically is Shadowbringers, but also is kind of apart from it with the Ishgardian Restoration start. Had I had more knowledge of what's gonna come here, I would have made the stream tomorrow be the field operations, which are still pending, and I still want to at least start them on stream, and they're gonna be super important. But yeah, I don't know how long the stream will be tomorrow. It may not be a long one. What replaces Pokemon Legends CA, Pokemon Violet, and all that is still to come. So we're still gonna have another RPG picked up soon, or some major game like that, something of the sort. There was still another game of an entirely different kind that I also wanted to pick up soon. Okay, I look wonderful like this, but let me take away the filter here. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, we did end up with the bunny look for the entire stream like that. But at least we're gonna end it with the usual colors right here. Alright. Yeah, we still need to have the fall colors right here. I do wonder what Ice Khaiden would look like after what Rain did right there. But man, it's been quite the stream. Yeah, the queues didn't take as long as I thought. That's also what made the stream time be slightly less long. Slightly shorter, there we go. Slightly shorter than I thought it would be. But still good stuff. Don't be fooled by the time it says on the VOD here or on the live stream, however you're watching. We have been live for longer. But it's been absolutely wonderful, Tajigen. We'll leave it with a raid on Twitch. We're gonna end it soon here. I swear I can speak. Thank you so much. By the way, make sure to like, subscribe to the YouTube side of things. Both this and part 1, because it gets split into 2 parts. The more I think about it, the more it's not the end of the world. It really freaks me out because what if it happens again? What if a crash happens again? And it happens several times during the stream and we end up with a VOD split in 7 parts. Imagine a 3-hour stream split in 7 parts or something bad like that. Ugh. I think I might just like redo the stream another day or something, whatever we did on that stream. Depends, right? But yeah, tomorrow in Ishgardian Restoration, I guess it's gonna be a cozier affair than today. Ishgardian Restoration, for what I understand, is mostly crafting. But let's see what the story brings there. We're gonna go back to Heaven's Sword in a way. For the thumbnail, I just used the regular F14 logo. Wasn't sure if I wanted to use Shadowbringers or Heaven's Sword or... Yeah, just the regular F14 logo I think does well for something like that. But yeah, what an eventful stream. Both in and out of the game. So many shenanigans happen, both good and bad. But overall, we had a great experience today. It was a fantastic freaking experience. And I think we had a happy Friday today. Yeah, happy Friday to you, Tajigen. Happy final Fantasy Friday, even if it's not Friday for you anymore. Depending on when you're watching, depending on your time zone too. All of that stuff. It's been absolutely lovely. Let's do more Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow for this week. That's how different it's gonna be. And I keep getting ahead of myself, but I'm already getting a plan for how we're gonna do things next week. We may not actually advance to patch 5.3 just yet. Not just yet. But yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk more about this on Sunday. The Pokemon Champion stream will be a much shorter affair too, for sure. But that's gonna be planned. Tomorrow, we may go for 6+ hours, 7, maybe, I don't know, 3. We'll see how Ishgardian Restoration feels. Anyway, stay tuned for that. This is your bunny boy, Khaiden, saying farewell to you now. It's been absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna unpack all of this now after the stream. As I do my post-stream work and also go eat something, gotta have something for the human vessel, all of that. Go do the same if you need to. Go do the same if you need to. Okay? Go get some coffee biscuits. Yeah, some regular cakes. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Let's end it on this happy note right here, Tajigen. Otsukai-sama.